So here we are, the season finale of RWBY Volume 6. It all ended here. And I just have to say, Rooster Teeth has a pattern of making very anticlimactic endings. Like, there was a climax a cliffhanger, I guess you could say, at the end. But nonetheless, it was still, I don't know. Do you remember in Volume 2 where they were having those awesome boss fights on the train? You know, Weiss was fighting Jason, Blake was fighting Roland, and Ruby and the professor were fighting off the robots. That was epic. That was fantastic. And then the last episode wasn't really all that, because it was just them fighting regular Grimm, defending the city, and no one got hurt. Nonetheless, it was very disappointing compared to the episode from before. Then they did the same thing again in the Infamous Volume 5, where it was that amazing fight scene between Cinder and Raven, and then the final episode of Volume 5 was very, anticlimactic. It was boring. They have a pattern of doing this, where isn't it best to save the good stuff at the very end, so therefore people are on the edge of their seats will have something to remember it by at the very end? Other than that, it was disappointing, in my opinion. Yes, it made sense for what was going on, but nonetheless, it was just, I don't know, I wasn't on my edge of my seat like I was last episode. When it came to both battles, when it came to Ruby and the gang fighting the giant robot, when it came to Blake and Yang fighting off Adam, that would make a bigger climax. In fact, it would have been better if they just add those two episodes together and they'll just have 12 episodes. In total, it's 13 episodes. But I think it would be better to just have 12 episodes where they just combine episode 11 and 12 together, and it'll be like a nice little special at the end. That would have been better. Because what we got here, it wasn't strong enough for an end note, in my opinion. So let's talk about Cinder and Neo first, as their first was show. Neo and Cinder got some new threads. However, I really like Neo's threads. They look really nice, Her hair's more curly and loose. However, Cinder looks like something off some edgelord comic book I would see on DeviantArt or some shit, man. That's what she looks like. Her outfit don't look all that. I'm telling you right now. She really looks so freaking edgy. It's like, why? Freaking why? And I guess some people were disappointed because they were expecting them to have more movement in this show, see what they're up to. But other than that, it wasn't. Those two together only had like two scenes when Neo showed up, and then at the very end, where she disguised the ship as an Atlas ship. So we all know where they're going. Nonetheless, it was like, we wanted more from them. But I guess we'll have to find out. It'll be a surprise. And that's good. I do like surprises. Sometimes. Now, back to the Leviathan Grimm. There are a bunch of other Grimms, the Raven Grimms flying around, and the Leviathan Grimm. This thing is trying to destroy even powerful force fields, apparently. And that's freaking impressive. Some kaiju action. Shooting out freaking flames out of his mouth and shit. That was pretty awesome. Like, oh, how are we going to beat this thing? And funny thing is that they felt a little guilty. It's on both sides when you really think about it, I guess. I was saying from last episode how the lady was trying so hard to, she lost focus off her job where she's supposed to defend the fort, but instead was so busy where she called out the big guns. Something like that on a team like that was ridiculous, but nonetheless, what Team Ruby and them did was stop the thing. The thing was made to fight Grimm like that. Giant robots made to fight giant Grimm. Makes sense. But because of what happened, she couldn't move, so she couldn't do her job. So at that moment, not only she was saying it was their fault, then I believe at the same moment she was saying it's also her fault for overreacting to the situation. She could have just sent out fleet forces if she wanted to take them down or something. She didn't need to send out the giant robot, to tell you the truth, to stop them. You're seeing a giant robot made to fight giant Grimm, out to fight a group of teenagers. They're highly skilled, but nonetheless, you didn't need to do that. You could have handled it a different kind of way. You could have outnumbered them with power. You had the manpower. They all had guns. They could have easily surrounded them, or you could just add out some ships to chase the ship down. You could have done something, but you brought up the giant robot. So she probably realized it was both their faults. RWBY for causing distraction, causing the robot being dismayed and not do its job, and then her bringing out the robot in the first place. So yes, both are to blame. So how this went down was pretty disappointing for how RWBY used her silver eye. She was thinking of things, all kinds of things, of her, Yang, and the father, people she lost, people she wants to protect, all that good stuff. We even got to see RWBY's mom's face. That was awesome. I enjoyed that. It was really nice to see that. I wouldn't call that much of a spoiler if you ask me, because it's just RWBY's mom's face. We've seen her face before on the picture, so no surprise there. But, and even after using those silver eyes, it still didn't really destroy the Leviathan, which makes sense. It's her first time actually using it like that, so I guess she wasn't strong enough to purely purify, to petrify the Leviathan just yet. That's when the woman in the giant robot came and completely destroyed the ground. She now realized what she had to do is to protect the people of Atlas. That is her main goal. She even came up with an excuse saying that it won't harm them to miss one ship. So I guess she realized what she did was pretty childish. And which is nice. It's good to see the error of your ways. Where, yeah, I could have handled this a better way than what I really did. So it's good that she thought about that. And it's a nice lesson to be learned. With that being said, they're all on the ship. And speaking of ships, is Bumblebee a thing now? Is it a thing? It feels like they're dancing around it. It really feels like they're dancing around it. Like I said before, whoever they end up with, who ends up with who, that's what it is. I've been wrong about ships before. I've been wrong about things before. And if it happens, it happens. That's all I gotta say about that. I know some people are on me like, oh, how you like that? You see they're holding hands and stuff. And like, yeah, I've seen this a lot of times. Even in shoujo anime where they would hold hands but they're still friends. But I'm not saying something else on the topic. I'm not, because I'm tired about it. Like the shipping thing, I'm done. It's like Rose Garden. How badly I don't mind Rose Garden. It might not happen. It could happen. It might not happen. But in the end of the day, it's not the main focus. The main focus is the story and characters, and that's all that should matter. So I'm not speaking nothing else about ships anymore. No more ships for me about this show, at least. This show. Now, getting on to the point, it turns out Ozpin helped out Oscar a while ago to help him guide him to land the plane, and that's pretty much it. Now they're in Atlas, but however, they're seeing a bunch of very high-class ships all over the place, as if they were expecting them to come by. Very, very interesting. And then credits roll. And after credits, of course, there's always an after thing. And with the after thing, it was Wizard of Oz. Think about it. Salem is, of course, the Wicked Witch of the West. She's the Wicked Witch of the West. And she's doing it. It's showing, if you want something done right, do it yourself. And she's summoning the monkeys. She did the monkeys. She did the monkeys. If my grandma saw that, she would probably point out that reference because she loves the Wizard of Oz, So seeing that happen would have been very, just to see her smile on her face, like, hey, look, grandma, the flying monkeys, the ones you like, the creepy ass ones from Wizard of Oz. And to tell you the truth, despite how vicious these grim look, I still fear the original monkeys from the Wizard of Oz and these monkeys. These ones look cool. The grim ones look really cool, if you ask me. I wouldn't mind having a t-shirt about them. But the ones from the Wizard of Oz, the original ones, still freak me the crap out. Not even gonna lie, right there. They creep me out. So yes, she's doing it herself. She's making her army of flying monkeys, everyone. Not flying dinosaurs, not pterodactyls, or any other dangerous reptile that can fly. Or dragons, which would be pretty cool. Nope, we're doing flying monkeys because references. Oh my god, man. They look scared. Emerald, Mercury, and Hazel look scared. But between you and me, I'm like, I was laughing. Like, I get the reference, and it wasn't even scary or anything like that. Like, ooh, flying monkeys, cute. So, like I said, this was very, very anticlimactic. It really was, in my opinion. It was good, nonetheless. Big improvement from Volume 5. Way big. But other than that, I'm like, I don't know. You should have had the final boss battles at the end, the actual end, to make you like, oh yeah, this is it, everybody. This is it. Not this, because it just feels meh. Okay, she got rid of the Leviathan by a flash and a punch, by a drill. By the way, I don't know if that was a Gurren Lagann reference or not. That could have been. Who knows? But other than that, that's Volume 6. And all in all, we had good fight scenes. We had good character development. We had more worldview and lore that came upon this Volume 2. We had a lot of good stuff. Reveal of the Silver Eyes, even a Silver Eye person themselves. Crow and his struggle, John and his struggle. We had a lot of things that happened in this volume, and I enjoyed every bit of it. I really did. So, and I did say it sucks that it ended on a meh note at the very end, but nonetheless, all together, it was a very fine volume. It was. I would say it was probably better than volume 4. Not better than 2 or 3, but at least better than volume 4. Because 2 and 3 they're up there, man. They're freaking up there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you had a good time watching RWBY Volume 6. And we already going to know, coming around near the end of fall, you're going to get more RWBY. So yeah, just sit tight. We'll probably get some RWBY Chibi on the way near spring or summer. Some RWBY Chibi. I look forward to that. And I know they have we're receiving a new series out. And I'm like, I'm not sure about it just yet, but I'm going to give it a try anyway and see what's that about. That's all I got for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to get notified. Madcrownxox, signing out.